school. Game 7 of 8 today for the Heart Lakes Day here at Moorhead High. And out of the matchups that we've had today, this one looks to be the most intriguing. It's two Section 8AA rivals will meet for the first in overtime here in the regular season as the Crookston Pirates come in at 16-3, fresh off a win Thursday over Hawley. 58-28 was the final there. The Pirates come in at 16-3 as they beat Hawley by 30, avenging a loss to the Nuggets that played in the Fergus Falls Holiday Tournament back on December 27th. Lost 59-54. Two losses to Roseau, 74-65 and 61-60. Crookston also losing to Hawley during the Christmas break, 59-54. They beat East Grand Forks on Thursday by a score of 63-27. More on that coming up in a few minutes. Meantime, the Pelican Rapids Vikings, one of 3 unbeaten teams left in the state of Minnesota. They are the only unbeaten team left in Class 2A. We have Hopkins in Class 4A, and then there is one in 3A as well. I don't remember that off the top of my head, but Pelican Rapids 19-0, and maybe at a crash course perhaps in Fergus Falls in the Fergus Section Tournament. Despite being 19-0, they are ranked second right now according to the QRF standings. As they are the last unbeaten team left in Class 2A. Hopkins is unbeaten in Class 4A. And then there's one in Class 3A as well. That unbeaten team left is Marshall. Marshall out of southwestern Minnesota is 18-0 out of Section 2 AAA. Pelican Rapids Vikings doing it with a solid defense. An offense that does enough to get it done. Won their 19th straight game. As Pelican Rapids beat Hawley 58-28 on Thursday night. Crookston beating East Grand Forks 63-27. Correction on that on Thursday night. Pelican Rapids a 58-28 win over the Hawley Nuggets. As Abby Severson, 13 points for Pelican Rapids. They held the Nuggets to just 12 second half points.
I'm just
Abby
taking
Severson
mine.
at 13. Now Anna Stephenson, and one of their posts inside, 12.7 rebounds and 3 steals. Stephenson at 27.7 rebounds in a win over New York Mills at Concordia back on January the 11th. Greta Tollison added 11 points as well. 3 in double figures for this Pelican Rapids squad. They are led on the inside by Greta Tollison, a junior post, and Anna Stephenson as well, a junior. This Pelican Rapids squad still fairly young. They have 3 seniors to start with Maddie Buehler and Riley Paulson. Time for Crookston. They dismantled East Grand Forks on Thursday night, 63-27. That's the final score there. They were led by Hayden Wingham. Hayden Wingham is a 5'10 sophomore. She had 15 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 assists. Allie Wingham, 5'5 8th grader, at 13 points, 3 rebounds. And Emma Borovich had 9 points and 5 rebounds. As you look right now at the Section 8AA standings, Hawley on top right now according to the QRF rankings. They're 14-4 overall, despite losing to Pelican Rapids by 30 the other night. They're 14-4, number 1 in the north half of Section 8AA. Crookston is second at 16-3, and then Roseau also at 16-3. And 2 of Crookston's losses to the Roseau Rams. Roseau was scheduled to play Fergus Falls a couple of weeks ago at Concordia. That was wiped out due to the blizzard. The blizzard of the 17th and 18th. So chance for Crookston here to get on the floor down in Moorhead. Roseau beating Crookston last week, second loss of the year for the Pirates to the Rams. Roseau had a 10-point lead in that game as they had a 10-point lead. About 6 minutes left. A 61-60 win for Roseau. A late rally by Crookston fell short. Emma Borovich at 21 points, 4 rebounds in that game for Crookston. Kate Wingham added 15 points. Katie Borovich threw in 40 for Roseau that night. Starting lineups just around the corner here as well, but this is to be a fun matchup here. Section 8 AA rivals. Crookston out of the north, Pelican Rapids out of the south. We'll take a break, come back. Our starting lineups just around the corner. Tip of Crookston and Pelican Rapids. Game 7 of 8 here at the Heart of Lakes Day of Mountain High. We're back after this on the Minnesota Sports Station.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give you advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a...
Back here at Moorhead High is Pelican Rapids and Crookston about ready to get things started. Both these teams doing it with a lot of defense as these two teams give up the fewest number of points in Section 8 AA. Pelican Rapids scoring 58 a game, giving up 38.9. That's the lowest one. All 18 teams in Section 8 AA. Crookston scoring 64.4 points a game. Second only to Roseau in the 8AA, among 8AA teams. They give up 40.3, second lowest only to Pelican Rapids. Starting lineup for the Crookston Pirates, Garrett Zimmerman, their head coach, 16 and 3 on the losses to Hawley and 2 to Roseau. Starting lineup, guards will be number 12, Hallie Ridgem, a 5'5" injury. On the mat group, and number 15, Danny Boyle, Danielle Boyle, a 5'5" senior. And third guard, 23, Aiden Lingen, a 5'10" sophomore. Forwards will be number 31, Casey Swickler, a 5'8" senior, and number 10, Emma Bull, a 5'7" junior. Crookston in the white jerseys, gold numerals, navy blue lettering. Those numerals outlined in navy blue and gold trim. Starting lineup for the Pelican Rapids Vikings, 19-0. Brian Korstein presents this starting lineup. It will be the guards, number 3, Maddie Brewer, a senior. Number 4, Chloe Paulson, a junior. The forwards will be number 40, Riley Paulson. She is a senior. Number 30, Anna Stephenson, junior. And in the middle, number 32, Greta Tallison. She is a junior. Brewer, Paulson, 2 Paulsons, Chloe and Riley, Stephenson and Greta Tallison for Pelican Rapids. Vikings in the home black jerseys. This is the Heart of Lakes team. They are designated home team. They got to look at home with the black and orange and the Moorhead Spuds colors, and Vikings in the home blacks, orange numerals with white trim, and black and orange trim. So we'll come back as the starting lineups being introduced here at Moorhead High. We'll take a break, come back with the opening tap after this.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give you advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Go after this. We'll have Paul taking on Moorhead. Games earlier today. It was early on. Breckenridge defeating East Grand Forks. Burnsville beat Crookston. And Felton got a win as DGF defeated Mahnomen Wabbit earlier today. 62-52 was the final. Game 4 went to overtime. Wadena Deer Creek beat Lake Park Ottoman 57-52 in overtime. Henning moving to 18-1 on the year, the number 16 of Class A, as it was Henning Hornets over the Frazee Hornets. 56-41 was the final. Henning was led by 28 points from Ellie Daig, as she had 28. Harley Machenbacher of Park Christian had 34 in their loss to Barnesville earlier today, and then it was Perham routing Staples Motley 87-36. That's really been the only true rout of the bunch. Breckenridge pretty much had that game in hand with East Grand Forks earlier. 87-36 Perham defeating the Staples Motley Cardinals as the starting line is being introduced right now. And it'll be interesting to see in the 8AA standings. They've got a little less than 3 weeks before the tournament is seeded. View the QRF from MinnesotaScores.net. The first round in 8AA is North and South, higher seeds host, and then once they get to that, once the tournament moves to Concordia College on February 29th, they cross-bracket. They cross-bracket North and South, so possibility you might have 2 teams from the South, 2 teams from the North that meet in the section finals at Concordia College, because you look at both sides, you have 3 legitimate contenders out of the north half with Hawley, Crookston, and Roseau. And then to the south, you have Fergus Falls, who's won 17 straight after losing their opener. The Otters are 17-1. Pelican Rapids 19-0. Perham's 14-6. Monaga's pretty good at 13-7. And Breckenridge winning earlier today. They are 11-8 now. Just toss the tap, one by Pelican Rapids. And we are underway. Maddie Guler, as they will, it looks like a 2-3 zone to start here for Crookston. Stephenson right wing. Cross court, Chloe Paulson, there's a 3, that's an air ball. Riley Paulson trying to chase it down. Saved by the Pirates, flipped up over her shoulder that time by Jenna Coette for Emma Bull. The Pirates will get their opening possession. After the key, Swickla, feet inside now, bounce pass to the corner. 3, Danny Boyle, back rim, no. Rebound goes to Pelican Rapids. The board to Greta Tollefson, and she is fouled. A loose ball foul. Hayden Windjam picks up her first, and that's the first of the game. Inbounds coming. Side with it, that is Chloe Paulson. They get it to Stephenson on the press break. Stephenson drives to the rim and scores. Good athletic post inside. Stephenson, nice job of the press break, and Pelican Rapids takes a 2-0 lead here from Moorhead High. Pirates with it. Stutter step left-handed dribble is in the front court with it goes Hallie Windjam. Pass back up top. Boyle, Danny Boyle, left side for the 8th grader Hallie Windjam. Reverse it right side. Swickla, entry pass inside, a catch underneath, and a blocking foul called on Pelican Rapids as Hallie Windjam underneath the basket, trying to work her way around in a reverse layup attempt, and a foul. Maddie Guler picks up her first against the Vikings. Just underway, 2-0 in favor of the unbeaten Pelican Rapids Vikings at 19-0. Free throw circle, Hallie Windjam the catch. Drives, gets a step, and lays it up short, contested by Riley Paulson, and Stephenson the rebound for the Vikings. Stephenson works her way across the time stripe. Stephenson a right-handed dribble, zigzags her way in the paint. Back out, here's Tollefson, free throw line jump shot, good! Top of the free throw circle as Tollefson able to dish it back out. She was ready and waiting. Here's a steal tip by Stephenson. Guler now for Stephenson, right block stops off the glass and good for 2. Turnover turns into a basket just like that for Stephenson. 6-0 in favor of Pelican Rapids. Not even 2 minutes in. Swickla will spin and has her pocket pick. Taken away by Greta Tollefson. Turnover by the Crookston Pirates. Here's a drive, spin move. Tollefson layup no good. Ball tapped out. She's able to chase it down for Stephenson. And Pelican will reset. Tollefson wanted it back and quickly. Inside left baseline, Riley Paulson. Pass wide of Stephenson. Tracks it down before it crosses the midcourt stripe. Maddie Guler, right wing. Chloe Paulson, baseline. Pass dropped. Riley Paulson tried to tip it and keep it back in play and could not. First turnover against Pelican Rapids as substitutions in for Crookston. Number 5, Abby Barovich, 5'10" freshman in. And more checking in as well. And that is number 11, Jenna Coette, 5'5" sophomore. Pirate ball, 6-0 in favor of Pelican. High on the right side with an Abby Barovich. Barovich left of the key. Ball fake, Hayden Windjam. Vikings will go in a 2-3 zone. A right-handed drive, Windjam. Swickla. Hayden Windjam up top, returns it for Swickla. Cutter tries to come through, up top Barovich. Left side Hayden Windjam. Windjam coming off a double screen, Hallie Windjam. Right side Swickla. Feed inside, tipped away. Stephenson knocking that pass away, and we have a jump ball. Tried to get Hayden Windjam down to the right blocks and could not. Stephenson got a hand in there. And eventually a jump ball. And we'll have a timeout on the floor. Checking the length of the timeout here. Timeout called by Crookston. It'll be a short timeout. And we'll keep it here. 15:04 to go first half as the Pirates take a timeout as they try and get things, maybe make some adjustments offensively. Is one thing that Pelican does have is a lot of size and length inside between the trio of Tollefson, Anna Stephenson, and Riley Paulson. They do make it tough to try and get any points in the paint. Stephenson and Tollefson athletic enough, they run the floor very well. Stephenson's shown that a couple of times here early on. Crookston ball. Inbounds. Left-handed dribble drive, working way into the paint. Hallie Windjam shot off the glass, no good. Rebound chased down, Riley Paulson. Paulson down the right side with it for the Vikings. They get set in front court. Here's a three by Tollefson, too strong. Rebound trying to chase it down, and Abby Severson does. Severson into the matchup now. She is a senior for Pelican Rapids. Stephenson, Severson, baseline. A baseline catch made there. Greta Tollefson into a crowded paint and traveled. It collapsed down on her. She tried to work her way in the lane. Turnover number 2 for Pelican Rapids. Swickla checks out for Crookston. As Bowl, I believe it's Bowl, checks back in for the Pirates. Inbounds far side. Catch made there by Hayden Windjam. Barovich, Abby Barovich. Talented freshman chased out there by Severson, high on the right side for Hayden Windjam. Up top, they swing it left side. Barovich on the drive. Barovich drives and help defense coming late from Tollefson. Will have a foul. Abby Severson trying to stay with it defensively, picks up the fouls, her first, team second. And the Pirates trying to get on the board here. Scoreless for really 4 minutes of the first half. 14-18 to go. Here's toss number 1, which is off the back rim for Barovich. And no good. Abby Barovich, 3 points against Roseau earlier in the week, a 61-60 loss. Second toss, that's good. Gets Crookston on the board at 6-1. Guler, the backcourt pressure, 2-2-1 zone press applied by the Crookston Pirates. Guler across the time stripe, heads left on the dribble for Severson. Baseline is Karina Torres, sophomore, in for the first time for the Vikings. Severson steps into a 3 left wing. That is off the front rim, no. Rebound goes to the Pirates. The board to Hayden Windjam. They'll drive, met by Guler, puts up the runner over Guler, no good. Ball off a few sets of hands. Stevenson cannot corral it. It was picked up by the Pirates. Picked up there by Emma Bull. And she stepped out of bounds. That's turnover number 3 for Crookston. There's a sea of hands in the paint that time, and Bull tried to pick it up after it went off a few sets of hands. Paulson for Guler. And trying to solve that 2-2-1 press. Guler dribbles through it, gets to the top of the key. Stephenson to the block, stops, shot too strong off the window. Stephenson rips it away, dribbles off to the right wing, and Pelican will reset. 6-1 Vikings. Guler, right wing Stephenson. Stephenson, cross-court pass Severson. Takes one dribble now for Guler. Severson, back for Guler. extend down to that 2-3 zone with the Pirates. Abby Severson for Guler, returns it for Severson. Inside Torres, down low, back to the basket. Sends it back out Guler, left of the key from 21. Spins off no good, rebound loose, and they corralled there by Borovich. Abby Borovich the rebound for the Pirates, driving inside, scoop shot up, no good. Ball pinballed around, loose and out of bounds, letting it go out of bounds. Danny Boyle, and it will stay with the Pirates. 12:50 first half, 6-1 Pelican Rapids. On the inbounds, Boyle will fire it out between the circles. Hayden Windjam. Vikings go to a man, left wing wide open three around the rim and off from Hallie Windjam, and the rebound. Torres the rebound, but the outlet pass tipped away. Stolen, taken back by Crookston. And the Pirates with Hayden Windjam. Left-handed drive, step inside the foul line. Directing traffic, Hallie Windjam. Back dribble, Pelican man-to-man defensively. Borovich defended up top by Torres. Cutter coming through Hayden Windjam. Now a second cutter inside. Bull got free. Left-handed shot good. Through a second cutter behind the first, and Bull lays it up and in. 6-3. Pelican Rapids by 3. Guler. Near side Stephenson. Now the near sideline trying to avoid the double team. Now comes the trap. Guler. Outside Severson. Torres gets a step. Left block. Shot short. Second chance. Block, but a foul. So Karina Torres will head to the free throw line. See Crookston fouled Emma Bowles' first personal, second team foul. 11:54 to go as Torres' first of 2 free throws is off no good. Tollefson checks in, as is Chloe Paulson for the Vikings, is out Stephenson and Riley Paulson. Second free throw, good. 1-2 for Torres, 7-3. Vikings show press. Guler and Stevenson. Guler, a terrific on-ball defender. Boy, she has a motor that won't quit. In the circles with it, Windjam. She will get her share of Maddie Guler tonight defensively. Between the circles with it, Windjam. A left-handed drive into the paint. Now will veer out back beyond the three-point arc. She uses up her dribble. Borovich inside. A hand on the back and a foul on Torres is at the post entry look for Bowles. The foul will be on Karina Torres, her first 13th foul against the Vikings. Crookston, a team that I think would like to get up and down the floor, but it's tough to do against this Vikings defense. Near corner, Hayden Windjam. It's a step on Torres. Has to lean in. Borovich left to the key. Further out, Hallie Windjam. Entry pass inside. Borovich turns. Shot contested, no good. Nice interior defense, and Abby Severson her second rebound. Guler down floor. Crossover. Chloe Paulson. Paulson will veer out of the paint for Guler. Got Tollefson set up in the high post. Here's Severson back for Guler. Turns it left wing Severson. Steps into a three. That one short the moment it left her hand. Rebound goes to Hallie Windjam. Windjam will drive. Puts up the shot off the front of the rim. No good. Gets the loose ball back. Falling down. Falling away. And the ball taken by Pelican Rapids, but retaken by Crookston. Stepping into a three off one dribble. Hayden Windjam's three spins off no good. Guler grabs the rebound for the Vikings. 10:37 to go first half. Down floor right wing, Chloe Paulson, long two around the rim. That's no good. And rebound again to Crookston. Rebound down to one knee. Hallie Windjam has it knocked free. Stolen by Tollefson. Torres touch pass Paulson. Lays it up high off the window. That's no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll belong to Crookston. Tollefson forcing the steal at midcourt. As Casey Swickla back in. Jenna Coette also reporting back in for Crookston. Both teams struggling to get it going offensively. They've got 10 points total in about 7.5 minutes. 7-3 Pelican. Danny Boyle across the time stripe. Boyle spins. Pass high in the right, Swickla. Give her some space, loosely guarded there by Tollefson. Hallie Windjam looking inside. Coette trying to post up. They front on her down low. Windjam works her way back towards the top of the key. Coette trying to get free. She's flanked. Good off-ball defense. Abby Severson. Spin move into the paint. Swickla forces up a shot. It's short. The rebound to Tollefson, her third. Tollefson leads the break. Now Guler Guler left wing, Tollefson left baseline. Back for Guler. Tollefson open, three-point shot. That is one bouncing off the rim, no good. Rebound to Crookston. As Madison Hoyland into the game, number 25. Grab that board, 5'7" sophomore for the Pirates. Coet finding Hallie Windjam between the circles, nearly halfway through this first half. Here's a drive, getting to the left block, a scoop shot short from Danny Boyle. And a rebound to the Vikings. Chloe Paulson, Guler returns it for Paulson, down the paint, layup good. Nicely done with a fast break. Return feed, Guler the assist, first two for Paulson, it's 9-3. Pelican, a 6-point lead, their biggest of the half. Coet gets a screen, baseline, they switch off the screens. Torres harasses her defensively, pass loose, Windjam down to her knees, pops back up. And Guler immediately in her lap. Coet left to the key, another screen coming from Hoyland. We'll see if they try the pick and roll. Too late, they missed it, right wing. Looking for that post-entry look down low. Windjam back up top. Entry pass inside, Swickla batted away, but some contact inside and a foul. Either Guler or Torres to pick it up. Number 2 on Carita Torres. 14th foul against the Vikings as Stephenson and Riley Paulson in. Abby Borovich back in for Crookston. Inbound Swickla. Trying to get that motion offense started. Swickla will drive, left-handed shot, pushes that one up, hanging on the rim and off. Ball tipped around, ball punch free. It's a race to that ball, and picked up Severson. Severson tried to grab it on the run and then double dribbled it. It's going to be a Pelican Rapids turnover, their 4th of the half. Vikings will show a sub-pressure. Stephenson will harass Hayden Windjam. Windjam a stutter step dribble down the far side. Now for Coet. Under 8 minutes to play. His first half moving along quickly. Borovich, runner, blocked. Knocked out of bounds and last touch by the Pirates, so it would belong to Pelican Rapids. So a bigger lineup in there as they get Stephenson along with Riley Paulson and Tollefson. One of their 3 bigs, if you will, back in for the Vikings. Tollefson. Pass too tall for Chloe Paulson. Pelican Rapids, their 5th turnover. Stephenson and Tollefson both good enough. They run the floor well. They can handle the ball exceptionally well on that press break. Pirates, a team that can round up some points, around 64 a game. So far, the water's been shut off. 3 points in about 11 and a half minutes. Actually, 10 and a half minutes. 9-3 Pelican Rapids. Left-handed dribble drive into the paint. Runner is up, no good. And the foul called. Hayden Windjam will head to the free throw line. Anna Stephenson, her first. It is the 5th Pelican Rapids team foul. That will get Hayden Windjam to the stripe, toss number 1. Backhand and no good. Crookston 1 of 3 from the line. In for Crookston, Hallie Windjam, Danny Boyle back in. Coet takes a seat, as does Hoyland. Toss number 2, good. Windjam 1 of 2. 9-4. Crookston trails by a nickel. 7-13 and counting first half. Guler. Tollefson turns it for Guler. They went for the steal. Did they force a turnover? They did. Stepping out on her defensively near midcourt was Hayden Windjam, forcing Guler to try and turn away to make that catch and couldn't corral it on the run. Turnover number 6 for Pelican Rapids. Stephenson will provide a little token pressure as Hayden Windjam, front court. Deep on the right wing for the Pirates. Far corner, Borovich, high arcing 3 off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Shot, Windjam shot contested and no good. Rebound goes, wild pass picked up by Tollefson as Riley Paulson the rebound, and we'll have a foul. Foul in backcourt. Windjam picks up her first, 3rd team foul. 9-4, 2-3 Crookston zone. Guler. Now it's passed right side. Paulson, baseline. Was it tipped? Yes, it was. Pulling her hands back. Tallison. It's Hayden Windjam. Tipping that free and out of bounds. Emma Bull back in for Crookston. 6:27 first half. Still 9-4 in favor of Pelican Rapids. Inbounds wide of Paulson. Was it tipped? And no, it was not. Well, if it was, Paulson touched it, and that's a Viking turnover. Crookston ball inbounds for Hallie Windjam. There's Guler again. That, man, just a hard-working guard and hard-working defender. Just a motor that doesn't seem like it quits. Abby Varavich in the circles. Hayden Windjam. Varavich up top. Windjam outside. Hayden Windjam drives. Runner. No. Rebound. Goes to Greta Tallison. Fourth rebound for Tallison. To the free throw line. Left side. Guler open from 20. That's no good. Rebound comes long, and Varavich the rebound. Abby Varavich will lead the break for the Pirates. Three coming. That is Windjam. Back rim, no good. Guler having the rebound. Far baseline. Down floor for Riley Paulson. Paulson weaves her way to the free throw line. There's a three. Stephenson. Front rim, no. And Guler trying to save it, and she batted it off of Hayden Windjam, who was content to let that ball go. And Guler got behind her and able to tip it off her and out of bounds. So Pelican Rapids will maintain possession. 5:31 to go first half. Inbounds near corner. Paulson, runner, is blocked. Ended up wide left. Riley Paulson picks it up. Back out. Stephenson is fouled. Got hacked on the free throw line jumper. A push and a foul on Varavich. Varavich picks up her first fourth-team foul, and Stephenson, her first trip to the free throw line. Stephenson, one of three in double figures the other night against Hawley. First free throw, that rattles out, no good. She had 12.7 rebounds, 3 steals in that win over the Hawley Nuggets. That's number 2. Back rim missed that one. That's a pair from the free throw stripe, and the rebound to Crookston. 9-4 your score. And a defensive slugfest here in the first half. Baseline drive. Windjam. Pass tip. Varavich chases it down between the circles. Outside, Danny Boyle. Three-pointer. That's no good. Stephenson racing in for the rebound. Contact inside. Loose ball foul is going to be on Crookston. Hallie Windjam. Windjam's second, 15th foul against the Pirates. 5 minutes to go in her first half, and we've been stuck on 9-4 for a while. Guler down the left side with it. Maddie Guler retreats beyond the three-point arc to the wing. Crookston 2-3 zone. Guler back up top. Tallison. For Guler right side. Riley Paulson right now setting up on the high post. Here's Severson. Abby back for Guler. It's the play from head coach Brian Korf. 3 coming, left wing. Severson off, front rim, loose ball foul. Tallison on the back of Hayden Windjam. Good inside position, got a body in there and a foul. First on Windjam, or excuse me, the first on Tallison. 5 for Pelican Rapids as a team. So 2 teams combined 35 and 3. Top of the key, Varavich. Free throw circle. Finding Hallie Windjam. And the right catch made there by Hayden Windjam. Bull back for Hayden Windjam. Loosely guarded there by Tallison. Go cross court instead. Varavich on the drive. Cut off in the short corner. Gets the return feed. Long 2. Toes in the arc. It's deep. Rebound. Pelican Rapids. A backpedaling rebound by Abby Severson. Keeps her feet and grabs her third rebound of the half. Inside of 4 minutes to go. We're in the first half of play. Guler, pass intercepted. A double. They had her trapped. Pass and a turnover. Driving left blocks. That's going to be a traveling call as Hayden Winsham couldn't come to a clean stop, and each team turns it over. That turned down. 6 for the Vikings, 8 for the Pirates. 3:35 left first half. Inbounds Guler. 2-2-1 press. Paulson for Tollefson. Guler near side. Pass deflected at midcourt. Tip back to the center of the floor, and eventually a jump ball. Severson and Winsham tie it up. Possession light. Possession light will stay with Pelican Rapids. 3:20 to play first half. Guler will really extend out of that zone, looking to perhaps trap if they can. Tollefson, right wing Guler, enters it down low for Riley Paulson. Wants to send it back out, surrounded by a triangle of Pirate defenders. Here's Tollefson, and we will have a foul. Actually, no, we don't. It's going to be a turnover against Pelican Rapids. 3 seconds. You can see the call, I believe, was 3 seconds. Turnover number 9 against Pelican Rapids. Back come the Pirates with it. Right wing, Winsham. Hallie Winsham between the circles. They send Tollefson up high to defend to help out with Severson. It's a good move there, and see if they can maybe force some turnovers out in the perimeter. Hallie Winsham can't get around Tollefson. Lob pass left wing, caught up around her shoulder by Hayden Winsham. Winsham will give her some space. 3 is up. They'll give her that shot. It's an air ball. Offensive rebound inside. Taken away, but Crookston gets it back. Swickla. Now Winsham. Off balance shot, no. Well, tipped out, loose ball. Riley Paulson, her 4th rebound. She'll lead the break. Drives, puts up the shot short. And a rebound to Crookston. Hallie Winsham, her 4th. Winsham chasing behind. Here comes Severson. Stops in the paint, fires up a shot. That's short. And Guler, the rebound, her 3rd. We approach 2 minutes to go. We've been a 9-4 for 3 minutes at least, if not longer. Look down low, the pass off the hands of Pelican Rapids at a turnover. 2:01 to play first half. Stephenson checks in. As Ellie Hybe, Jr. checking out for the Vikings. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Now Stephenson to defend up top on Hayden Winsham. Vikings man-to-man, Swickla. Now back up top, Jenna Coet. Boyle. Annie Boyle, far corner. Holding that out for Hayden Winsham. Back up top with it, Danny Boyle. Left wing, Abby Baravich. Baseline, Jenna Coet. Coet drives, stops in the paint. Help defense from Severson. Inside, check that Baravich. Shot front of the rim, no good. Contested by Paulson, who grabs the rebound. Down floor, Severson the catch in front of the Crookston bench near sideline. Now Maddie Guler. Free throw line, Paulson, left side. Now Stephenson. Knock out Guler, pass tip. Stephenson picks it up near sideline. Final minute of the first half. Severson. Guler. Between the circles. 2-3 zone. Abby Severson for the Vikings. Now Guler. Inside of 45 seconds. Inside, flashing for it. Tollefson lays it up, high up the glass. There we go. Finally some points. 4 for Tollefson. It's 11-4. 30 seconds to go here first half. Baravich top of the key for Crookston. This goes left side. Hayden Winsham. Winsham up top, Swickla. Man-to-man defense, a stifling defense for the Vikings so far. 3 is up, front rim no good. That's from Baravich. And the rebound, Tollefson. Pelican, Stephenson. Back out Tollefson, open right side from 20. Front rim no. Rebound goes to the Pirates. Jenna Coet the rebound. Down to 3, 2, 1. Winsham step back 3 is blocked. That one blocked by Greta Tollefson. That puts an end to a low-scoring first half. Pelican Rapids, we talked about both these teams doing it with defense, and well, certainly the case. Crookston forced to play a lot of perimeter basketball early on, has got some open looks, but Not able to cash in, just struggling. Just one made field goal in the first half. Meantime for Pelican Rapids, Stephenson active early. Tollefson getting a basket late, and both teams come in a low-scoring first half between these two of the top teams in Section 8AA. It's 11-4. Pelican Rapids leading Crookston at halftime. We'll take a break, come back with the first half numbers after this.
The Magnitude Sports Media Network is all about bringing your team home when they're on the road and bringing your team to your friends, fans, and family who are on the road. Does your team have a huge road game coming up on the schedule that your fans aren't able to attend? Does your family live in a different part of the country? Consider sponsoring your team. We can show you who's watching the game, the age group, the actual number of viewers, so team up with us to bring your team back to your home television when they're on the road playing. Visit our website, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level of my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Did you know that every single game on the Magnitude Sports Media Network can be watched live on your home television screen using the YouTube app? And it's easy, so very easy, with 3 very easy steps. First, log on to the YouTube app on your smart TV or another device like a PlayStation, Xbox, or 4K Blu-ray player. Then search or select Magnitude Sports Media Network, select the live feed, find your team's playlist, or browse the extensive game library and watch any of the previous games on demand 24/7 at your convenience. We'd appreciate it if you were to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/Magnitude Sports Media Network. Then tap on the bell and get email and mobile alerts every time we go on the air. On the ND Sports Channel, Minnesota Sports Station, SD Sports Vision, or Magnitude Sports Radio. Thanks so much for watching the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Since October 17, 2017.
Back at Moorhead High, there you see the young dancers. Not sure which group this is, but they entertaining the crowd here at halftime. And, well, really looked at all the games today here at Moorhead High and kind of thinking if really this one looked like it would be a good matchup with Crookston and Pelican Rapids, two teams in a very competitive 8AA, and a lot of these teams from either Section 6A or 8AA, and a few of them we've talked about earlier, including Pelican Rapids. Well, these two teams, Pelican Rapids and Crookston, and Henning and 6A, and some teams that have some aspirations, some state tournament aspirations, and Pelican Rapids top 10 in the last Class AA girls basketball poll, and it was just kind of turned into a defensive slugfest, kind of a rock fight at times. 11-4 in favor of the Vikings here at halftime here in the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Let's take a look at the first half numbers. Anna Stephenson leads the way here for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. She has 4 points, 2 rebounds. Greta Tollefson, 4 points, 5 rebounds, and a pair of block shots for the Vikings. 2 points for Chloe Paulson, 1 for Karina Torres. And there's your scoring in a nutshell. 11 for the Pelican Rapids Vikings. They're 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Stephenson 0 of 2. Torres 1 for 2. 16 fouls, 2 for Torres. 1 each for Greta Tollefson, along with Stephenson, Abby Severson, and Maddie Guler. Leading rebounders by our numbers, Tollefson 5, Paulson 5, and 10 first half turnovers for Pelican Rapids. For the Crookston Pirates, they tallied 1 field goal in the first half. That was from Emma Bull. She had 2 points, and it wasn't like they got poor looks. They had some chances. They tried to work with a motion offense, tried to get some low post looks, got some open threes out in the perimeter. It was just one of those halves that nothing went in, or pretty much all but nothing went in. 2 for Emma Bull and 1 for 2 each from the free throw line for Abby Borovich and Hayden Windjam, 1 point each. And there you have it, 4 in the first half for the Crookston Pirates, as Crookston, looking at the numbers, scoring 64 points a game, and check and see what their season low in points is. We'll get to that here momentarily. From the free throw line, they were 2 of 4, 1 of 2 each for Windjam and Borovich. 5 team fouls, 2 for Hallie Windjam, 1 each for Emma Bull, Abby Borovich, and Hayden Windjam. Turnover-wise, 6 for Crookston. Leading rebounder Hallie Windjam had 4. Crookston, out of their 16-3 record, season low at points. They've been consistently in the 60s and 70s. Looks like the season low in points that they have tallied this year, 50 in a win at Thief River Falls December the 14th. 50-17 was the final. That appears to be their lowest scoring output, and they're going to have a heck of a second half to try and reach that. 11-4 in favor of Pelican Rapids here at halftime. The final game of the evening will be about 15 to 20 minutes after the completion of this game, so probably looking at an 8:30 tip at the earliest, depending on how the second half goes. Probably looking somewhere around 8:30 or so. Moorhead will take on Hawley. Winners earlier today: Breckenridge beat East Grand Forks. Barnesville a nice win, defeating Park Christian. DGF defeated Mahnomen Waban 62-52. Maria Watt, 19.7 rebounds for DGF in that win. It was an overtime win for Wadena Deer Creek, 57-52 over Lake Park Ottoman. Henning moving to 19-1 of the year, 56-41 win over Frazee in the tussle of the Hornets. Ellie Daig, 28 points, 8 rebounds for Henning. Perham routing Staples Motley, 87-36, and here 11-4 at halftime. It is Pelican Rapids on top of the Crookston Pirates. We'll take a break. Second half coming up here in just a couple of moments on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you. And selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber, but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation.
Second half, as it'll be Crookston basketball to get things started. Danny Boyle in there with Swickla. The Windjams, Hayden and Halley, and Emma Bull. We're underway. Windjam on a crossover, drives into a crowded paint and draws a foul. Attacked early on. Into both Tollefson and Stephenson, the bigs for Pelican Rapids. Riley Paulson will pick up the foul her first. And free throws coming here for Windjam for Crookston. Free throw back rim and missed. 5 for the Vikings. It is Guler along with Stephenson, Tollefson, and the 2 Paulsons. Free throw good. And 1 of 2 for Hayden Windjam. It's 11-5 Pelican Rapids. Guler. Tollefson helps out of the press break. Guler for Tollefson. For Guler, who's patiently winning it across the time stripe. Guler on the right side, Chloe Paulson. Guler between the circles. And stay patient, 2-3 zone by the Pirates. Chloe Paulson back for Guler. Looks inside, now Chloe Paulson. Baseline, Tollefson drives, try to wrap around pass for Stephenson. Intercepted, Swickla with a turnover there, number 11 for the Vikings. And backcourt with it. Across the time stripe comes Danny Boyle. Guler interfaced defensively. On the left side with it, Hayden Windjam. Windjam up top, right side. Boyle. Boyle poked free by Guler. Boyle keeps her feet, nearly landed out of bounds. Pass really planked off the official. Halley Windjam the catch. Windjam. Back between the circles it goes. Hayden Windjam for Halley off a Swickla screen. Hayden Windjam. Looking inside. Trying to post up his Bull. Now she'll come and set a screen. Windjam. Stephenson hardly budged for that late screen applied by Bull. And they try it again. Windjam. Free throw circle. Turns. Oh, something with it. And 5 seconds. Turnover. It's now 7 Crookston turnovers. First of the second half. Boy, Pelican Rapids, that defense, not just the on-the-ball defense, but off-ball, excellent. Nice feed inside, drop step. Paulson lays it up off the glass and scores. Stephenson the assist. 13-5 Vikings. 16-13 and counting here in the second half for Moorhead High. Windjam between the circles. That is Halley Windjam. Now up top, Halley Windjam gets it back. Swickla posting up. Now she'll come up high to set a ball screen. Guler staying with Windjam. Pass out, stolen. Paulson the steal. Drives in, right-handed layup. Oh, left it short. Rebound Crookston. They try to save it. Taken back by Guler. Inside. Layup good. That's Tollefson underneath. 15-5. Double-figure lead for the first time here for the Vikings. Now between the circles. Pass thrown away. A miscommunication there. Emma Bull cutting towards the free throw line, and Crookston their 3rd second half turnover and a timeout on the floor. Timeout. Crookston will break. 15.5 to go. 15-5 Pelican Rapids. 15.5 to go here in the second half. We're back in just a moment.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
(15-5) Pelican Rapids. It's a second half score. As Crookston has been held to one field goal. About 20.5 minutes of clock time. 1.5 left in a 15-5 lead. Vikings with Pelican. Crookston trying to pressure the perimeter a little more, and they forced a turnover. Pelican called for traveling. 13 Vikings turnovers, and when shots aren't going in, you still have plenty of time left. Only down 10, but you might have to start to force the issue a little bit, whether it be trying to force some turnovers. Ruler nearly came up with a steal. She got tangled up with Windjam. Hayden Windjam, left side, Swickla. Windjam trying to post up inside. They haven't had a lot of luck doing that. Windjam. Hayden for Hallie. Hallie will drive. Gets to the blocks. Gets around Guler. Knocks it off. Jump shot. Good. Hayden Windjam. Second field goal of the night for Crookston. 15-7 Pelican. 14:45 left. Tollefson lost the time stripe. Tollefson pulls up just inside the foul line. No. Ball tipped off a couple of sets of hands. And last touch, it'll belong to Crookston. Abby Severson in to replace Chloe Paulson for Pelican Rapids. They rotation usually 7, maybe 8 players. Most nights behind the back dribble by the 8th grader Hallie Windjam. Coet. Up top, Windjam. Hayden for Hallie deep on the left side. Loosely guarded by Guler. Up top, Swickla. Swickla. Oh, they're spreading things out a little bit, almost 3 or 4 out. Coet up top, right side. Swickla. Feed inside, turning Borovich. And around shot of the blocks, no good. 4th rebound for Maddie Guler for the Vikings. Down floor 3-on-2. Tollefson pulls up near the right elbow. Shot no. And the rebound for Crookston. The board goes to Hallie Windjam. That's her 5th by our numbers tonight. Borovich inside the arc left wing. Windjam. She'll attack. Gets around Stephenson. Draws the foul. She did that to start the half where she attacked off the dribble, and she did it again and fouled the second on Anna Stephenson. Second team foul, and we'll get Hayden Windjam to the stripe. She's 2 for 4 this evening. And the first toss good. 15-8. Second toss good. 6-point game again. 15-9. 2-2-1 press. Stephenson now the near side. Defender fell down. Otherwise, they had a trap set up near sideline. Pass wide. Severson had to try and reach and couldn't corral it. And over by the Vikings. Inbounds Hayden Windjam. Across the timeline. Vikings man-to-man defensively. Stephenson comes out high to defend. Now between the circles. Coet up top. On the left side, Hallie Windjam. Here is Swickla. Straight on 3. Rattles up. No. Offensive rebound. And Paulson with a bump and a foul. As Windjam picked up the rebound. Was trying to dribble out to safety. And nudged by Riley Paulson. Second on Paulson. 3rd Vikings team foul. Torres in. Tollefson will take a seat for Pelican. 15-9. And the Vikings just 2 points. Actually, correction, 4. Got a couple of baskets. One from Chloe Paulson off a turnover. 3 short. Windjam rebound chased down Abby Severson, her 4th board of the game. Stephenson back for Pelican Rapids. Guler left side. 2-3 zone. Swickla comes out to defend towards the free throw line on Riley Paulson. We have a jump ball. Stay with the Vikings. 12:57 to play here in the second half. Far sideline, front court inbound. Goes for Guler. Severson left side, back for Guler. Now Severson. Really try to set up. Torres hasn't really tried to set up down on the blocks. Guler, a high ball screen up. Guler, actually Torres going to step back left blocks. Guler is harassed by Windjam. Bounce pass Stephenson comes out high. Stephenson, led by a pair of defenders. Guler, left side, Severson. They get it down low to Torres. Turnaround shot, block, no. Contact and a foul. And they waited to finally get that ball down low. Borovich picks up the foul. It's her second, first of the half against Crookston. Marina Torres, 1 of 2 from the stripe. First free throw missed. Got that one, 1 of 2 from the stripe. 16-9, Pelican Rapids have the lead at 10 at 15-5, and points very hard to come by. 10 might seem like 20 or more. Still plenty of time left, 12-12 left. 7-point lead now for the Vikings, trying to remain unbeaten. Entry pass inside, Coet faces up. Shot, it's off the front rim, no. And rebound. Severson picks up her 5th. Guler, back for Severson, right wing. Inside, entry pass tip. Torres off the deflection, catches and scores. 4 for Torres. Pass was tipped, but stayed with it, tips it in, 18-9. Knocked away, Guler forces a stealer. Torres is taken right back. Windjam got to chase it down. Might have got shoved by Torres. Crookston finally gets the ball back. They have a 2-on-1 if they hustle. Bounce pass, Coet fouled hard by Paulson. Now it's going to be on Riley Paulson. That is her 3rd. A ton of foul trouble now for Pelican Rapids. Paulson at 3, Stephenson and Torres 2 each. And Jenna Coet heading to the free throw line. Free throw good. That's her first point. Coet did not score against Roseau earlier in the week. So now 18-10. 6 of their points, just 2 made field goals for the Pirates tonight. The rest have come from the stripe as Coet gets the shooter's touch over the front rim and through. Back to a 7-point lead at 18-11. Stephenson to the top of the key, ball jarred free. It's still loose, and a jump ball. The arrow points in favor of the Pirates. Borovich trigger it in. 18-11 your score. Pirates with Windjam. Windjam around Stephenson. Reverse layup at the bottom of the basket. A wrestling match. Ball squirts free. Taken by Crookston. Boravich's pass intercepted. Quick hands. Bowie Paulson has it taken back. Over in the corner with it. Double teamed is Windjam. And it'll be a timeout. Timeout called from the bench by Coach Darren Zimmerman. And we have a timeout. Looks like it will be a short timeout. 11:03 to go. We will keep it here. 18-11 your score in favor of Pelican Rapids. Crookston talked a little bit earlier. Their 63-27 win over East Grand Forks. It was on Thursday night. Hayden Windjam, 15 points, 8 rebounds. Hallie Windjam at 14 and 3. Jenna Coet, who had a couple of free throws earlier, had 4 points. Emma Borovich, 9 points and 5 rebounds for Crookston that night. 18-11 here. Boy, nothing is, or very little has come easy for either team. Both teams that have shown pretty impressive defensive standing. That's been on display definitely tonight. For about a little over 25 minutes of clock time, and there hasn't been much to light up the scoreboard. Borovich, runner, dances and hangs on the rim, no good, out of bounds. Is unable to secure the rebound. Tallison, it'll stay with Crookston. You know, you just got to keep shooting, you keep grinding away. This only will get you better or tournament time, because you don't see a lot of high-scoring games in the postseason. Shot no good. Stephenson, her third rebound. Can do secure it. Stephenson. Guler out of there. Stephenson handling the ball in the press break. Tollefson. And she's called for traveling. 6 turnover against Pelican Rapids in the half. Now 16 on the game. Allie Winship. That's the time strike. Bounce pass all went right through the wickets of Hayden Winship. Turnover Crookston. 5th second half turnover and 11 of the game. So far second half, 7 points for each team. Inbounds, entry pass Torres. Defender hanging on her, and that'll be a foul as Madison Hoyland called for the hand check. Hoyland's first personal. That is just the second in the half against Crookston. Lee Paulson to trigger it in here for the Vikings. Now Guler will check in for Severson. 10:27 to go through second half. Danny Boyle back in for Crookston. For Coet. Browns Vikings Stephenson. Now back dribble. Staying with her Boyle. Staying with her step for step Guler. Left wing Stephenson. Couple of looks inside. Guler, Stephenson. Tollefson wants it. Gets it inside for Torres. Shot off the glass. Good idea. They set it up well. Missed shot. Loose ball. Torres trying to shovel it for Stephenson. We do get a jump ball. The possession light stay, and the light stays with the Vikings. Guler to trigger it in. Trying to get free with Torres and or Stephenson on the blocks. Back out it goes for Chloe Paulson. Driving Tollefson. Weaves in and around defenders and scores off glass. 8 for Tollefson. 20-11. To a 9-point lead. Biggest has been 10 for the Vikings here in the second half. Bolavich. Lost the time strike. Heads right with it. Loosely guarded by Tollefson. On the drive, Winship. The hook is either a pass or a shot. I think it was intended to be a pass. It was tipped and out of bounds. And it will stay with Crookston. Riley Paulson in for the Vikings for Torres. Paulson back in there with 3 fouls. 9.5 minutes left. Here's a drive. Layup no good. Hayden Winship has really been the one Pirate that has attacked very well off the dribble. She did it again. And Stephenson picks up her 3rd. Team foul 5 now against Pelican Rapids. Hayden Winship's first free throw good. 6-point second half, 7 for the game, and from the free throw line, 5 of 7. It is 20-12. Second toss also good. 7-point game, 20-13. 2-2-1 press, Tollefson. And a dribble through that double team at midcourt. Bad place to try and do that, and the 10-second call. It's a tough place to try and dribble through the double team, because if they stop you at midcourt and they had you set up at the midcourt stripe, you don't have a lot, you can't go back. You don't have a lot of room to maneuver. Allie Winship and Guler all over defensively, and that's a 5-second call. And again, Guler forced that turnover. Just terrific on-ball defense. Just pressuring you until you drop. 6 turnover, now 12 for Crookston, 6 in each half. Guler across the time stripes. We approach 9 minutes to go second half. Pelican Rapids a 7-point lead. And the right side with it, Paulson to the corner, Tollefson. Chloe Paulson really lost the dribble, able to switch hands and hang out of that dribble. Guler offside. Severson in for Tollefson, puts her head down. Sprawling hook shot, no good. And had a running start and travel. 18 Pelican Rapids turnovers is anything that goes in the paint. Going to be up for grabs. They just collapsed out of the paint with a blocking foul. They tried to set up a trap, and Hallie Winship fouled. Chloe Paulson's first. 6th against the Vikings. Next one, and Crookston shooting free throws. Moravich, our sideline front court. Up top with it. Hallie Winship. Moravich near corner. Andrew in for Bull. She drops the entry pass. Inside shot at the bottom of the basket from Danny Boyle. And the rebound to Greta Tollefson. Now Guler front court. 8:20 to play. Still a 7-point lead. Left wing. Abby Severson up top. Winship. Severson left wing. Turns it for Maddie Guler. And they stayed patient trying to work in that 2-3 zone. Worked for the low post looker and a shot. Guler, 3, got it. Not sure that was the shot they want, but they got it and they'll take it. 23-13 and Guler's first points of the night. Back to a 10-point lead, equals the biggest lead for the unbeaten Vikings. Hayden Winship. Falling away, off balance shot, no. Put back, no good. Bull got the offensive rebound. She'll head to the stripe. Foul. It's number 4 on Riley Paulson, picking up her 4th now with 7:39 to play. And Emma Bowles' first trip to the free throw line. 2 points against East Grand Forks Thursday, and that free throw is missed. Coette in, Boyle out. Paulson checks out as it is Anna Stephenson back in for Pelican Rapids. There's toss number 2. That one missed as well. Here come the Vikings. Chloe Paulson. Severson, Guler. A little smaller lineup in there when you swap Severson for Paulson. More a little perimeter oriented. Stephenson calling for it, makes a leaping fingertip catch. Back out. Severson for Chloe Paulson. Down low, Stephenson. Tollefson up top, straight on 3 for Guler. Back rim, no. Rebound comes long, and getting there first, Hallie Winship. She has 6 rebounds for Crookston tonight. 7 minutes left in a 10-point Pelican Rapids lead. Moravich. Baseline drive. And a dribble back was Bull, and they're coming from the weak side to tip it free. Chloe Paulson will stay with the Pirates. Swickla back in. To replace Emma Bull. Everything has been hard fought and contested. Nothing has come easy tonight. Inside, up top, shot fake Coette. Versus Field, inside. Backing down to the defender, turning left-handed layup, good. It's Casey Swickla. Swickla for 2, 23-15. Swickla has her first points, 2 points, 5 rebounds Thursday against East Grand Forks. Front court comes Stephenson, jump pass, Paulson quickly inside Tollefson. Tollefson knocked away, ball loose, still loose, and a foul. Crookston came away with a loose ball, and a foul against Pelican Rapids, and that's number 4 on Anna Stephenson. So 6:25 to go. Paulson and now Stephenson 4 fouls each. Let's see what Brian Korf decides to do. Is free throw, bonus coming. Toss is off the back rim, no good from Moravich, and rebound to Pelican Rapids. Stephenson dribbles back, and a timeout. Brian Korf a timeout because he was sensing a little bit of trouble there. Stephenson was heading the wrong way, trying to work on the press break. Timeout will break with 6:18 to go here in the second half. 23-15 Vikings. We're back after this.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you. And selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber, but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
23-15. 6:18 left. Game reset here. Team fouls 8 on Pelican Rapids, just 2 for Crookston. Possession light favors the Pirates. Some foul trouble. Stephenson stays in there with 4 right now for the Vikings. Riley Paulson on the bench with 4. Stephenson, they're sidelined with it to the left wing. Now reverses field. Tollefson, 3, got it. Big 3 there. Greta Tollefson buries the triple. She has 11. 26-15, 11 now, the biggest lead for Pelican Rapids. An 11-point lead the way things have gone tonight. Looks probably like it's about double that lead. Runner inside, good. Hayden Windjam's had a nice second half. She has 9-10 total, 26-17. Severson back up 3. Tollefson again short. Rebound. And to secure it, she does Hallie Windjam. Her 7th. Big shot early in the possession there for the Vikings is Windjam. They switch defensively. Now chasing back. And that's going to be a turnover against Crookston. Pirates now 7 second half turnovers, 13 on the game. Down to 5:20 to go. In the circles with it, Guler. Stephenson. That's corralled right wing, Chloe Paulson. Guler. Stephenson flashing for it. Severson inside. Greta Tollefson. No. Rebound to Coet. On floor with it, Windjam. Crookston, if they hustle, has numbers. Windjam turns off balance shot. No. Rebound goes to Tollefson. 7 rebounds by our numbers for Tollefson. She wants to lead the break. Tollefson will drive. Stephenson baseline. Good. First points in the second half. Stephenson now with 6. 28-17. 11 now for Pelican Rapids. And we have a timeout. Full one called by Crookston. 4:38 left. 28-17. The lead back to double figures for Pelican Rapids. We'll be back in just a moment.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you. And selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber, but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
28-17 now, lead 11 for Pelican Rapids. Pelican Rapids that win over Hawley earlier. Monday night beat Thief River Falls 53-31 behind 16 from Anna Stephenson. Chloe Paulson had 13. Right now 28-17. I don't think anybody expected there'd be this few points, but it has been a defensive struggle to say the least. Up top, there's a straight on 3, in and out. Good luck from Windjam that rattled off. Rebound down to her knees with it. Severson taken away by the Pirates. Pirates get it back. Windjam to the corner. Coet, 3, yes. And Coet for 3, 8-point game. They'll press off the made shot. Paulson speeds down the middle of the floor. Has a lane. Ball tip free. And taken back by Crookston. Long pass, errant pass, chased down by Borovich. And continues on between the circles. Windjam inside of 4 minutes left. Borovich harassed by Guler. Forces her back to her left hand. Entry pass inside. Ball squirts free. It's a scramble for it. Tollefson down to the deck with it. And a timeout. Ryan Korf, head coach, went all out to midcourt. Make sure he could get that timeout and save possession. Check on the length of the timeout, a short one. Crookston 1 timeout left. Pelicans got 4, actually now 3 timeouts remaining. With that timeout, we'll keep it here 28-20. Reset, 18 fouls for Pelican Rapids, just 2 for Crookston. Possession light favors the Pirates. Pelican Rapids, Greta Tollefson in the double figures, 11 points. Hayden Windham coming it up here in the second half. She has 9 for 10 total. As Riley Paulson back in. Both Paulson and Stephenson in there with 4 fouls for the Vikings. And Crookston just 2 fouls. They might have to got a few fouls to give if we get to that point. Probably not yet, but let's see if we're still at that point with about 2 minutes left. We're going to have to hack and slap a little bit. Stephenson pass tip. Nice job to recover and hustle back Hayden Windham. Knocks that free. And our sideline front court. Tollefson on the inbounds for Pelican Rapids. For Guler. Severson back for Guler between the circles. Turns it. Severson. Back for Maddie Guler. Now we'll try and pressure a little bit. Really poked away on the steal by Ellie Windham. Stephenson, baseline. Stephenson gets it back. Now back for Guler. We approach 3 minutes to go. This possession 40 seconds in length so far for Pelican Rapids. Stephenson drives, finds a lane, and scores. That was a perfect possession. They soaked about 40+ seconds. Got a basket in the process, 30-20. Borovich nearly stolen. Sends it right wing. Catch made there, Hayden Windham. Long 2. That's off the back rim. Tollefson the rebound. 8 boards by our counts for Tollefson, trying to clear the board and finds Guler. 2:35 left. Guler, passed in backcourt, and finally weaves her way across the time stripe, nearly dragged her pivot foot. Able to keep it and find Stephenson. Stephenson, headed by Borovich, now working her way back up top. Abby Severson. Stephenson pulls up right of the paint, off the glass. No, Tollefson had it, stumbles to the deck. She's down to the floor with it. Play continues on, and Crookston comes away with that loose ball. Zwickla, nice spin move, feed across the paint, and off the hands of Borovich, and the Pirates turn it over. Down to 2:01 to play, and another timeout. Pelican Rapids asking for time, short timeout with 2:01 to play, 30-20 in favor of the Vikings. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back here.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
Pelican Rapids a 10-point lead as time winding down on this one. Actually, it was Crookston that took that last timeout correction, not Pelican Rapids, so the Pirates are out of timeouts. 2:01 remaining here at Moorhead High. As Riley Paulson, Pirates will get set up, looking to press, and again, just 2 team fouls, so try and have to foul often. Let's see if they go with that approach, and looks like they might. There's one. Borovich her third team foul, so they still have to hack and slap a few more times. Riley Paulson for Guler. Guler, Zwickla to chaser, and to Stephenson. Stephenson has used up her dribble, a bad spot to stop that dribble, pass tipped out of bounds. Got away with it that time. Tollefson to trigger it in. Now for Stephenson. Up top. Pass tipped. Tollefson pulled her hands back as Windham is grazing that off her fingertips. It'll stay with the Vikings. Minute 40 left. Allison. Ruler can't get to that inbounds. Tipped out of bounds. Not a lot of room to work with along the near sideline. They'll try it again in front of the Pelican Rapids bench. Allison. Ruler goes to backcourt to take the inbounds. Ruler. Crossover. Winsham making her work. Ruler between the circles. Pass tip. Out of bounds. The Vikings are just fine to play this game if they want. They've taken about 30 seconds off the clock with no damage done. Pass knocked away as Winsham trying to force a turnover. It's still loose far side, and then we have a push and a foul. Foul's going to be on Abby Borovich, fourth personal, 14th foul against the Pirates. So Pelican will maintain possession. Right wing Stephenson. Back up top with it. Still not electing to foul yet. Borovich got to be, well, she can't. She has 4. Halverson, feet inside tip. Riley Paulson able to keep it in play, and they'll soak a little bit more time off the clock. Stephenson drives, layup off, no good, and a foul. And that might have been a chance to finish it right there, but Stephenson to the line. Hallie Winjam's third, 5th team foul, and Stephenson 0 of 2 from the line. That toss no good. Hawley and Moorhead will finish things up. A busy day of basketball at Moorhead High. Free throw good, 31-20. Now, urgency here for the Pirates. Coet to the right wing. Entry pass inside. Swickla off balance and scores. Turning to her left. Swickla makes it a 9-point game. Pirates to press. Crookston again out of timeout. Stephenson lost the ball, and we have a jump ball. Crookston will get it back on the alternate arrow. That's a Pelican Rapids turnover. 21 turnovers now by the Vikings. 52.3 left. Winsham up top. Allie Winsham drives, runner good. There's 2 more. 7-point game. 40 seconds left. Inbound Severson foul by Coet. Team 6 first on Coet. Oh, not yet. Free throws not yet. Toss the ball down court. Not yet. 38.4. Next foul will get the Vikings into the bonus. It's Crookston. Missing a turnover to quickly get possession. They've trimmed it down to 7. Ruler trying to get free. Tollefson now for Stephenson. Stephenson up top. Trying to go for the steal. Nearly did Swickla, and finally a foul. About 7 seconds off the clock as the foul against the Pirates. And the 4th on Hallie Winsham. So the 1-and-1 bonus now as they get to that 7th team foul. As there will be free throws on the way here for Greta Tollefson. Her first appearance at the free throw line tonight, and hits. So 1 more coming. 8-point game now. Toss short. Race for the rebound. Hayden Winsham gets there first for the Pirates. Got to hustle to get something quick. Winsham. Borovich up top. Left side. 3. Winsham banks it home. Hallie Winsham for 3. 5-point game. Pass down floor. Winsham had it. Ball kicked around. Still loose. Loose into the paint of the Pelican Rapids front court, and a jump ball. He tried to throw over the top. One of the Vikings released down court. Winsham had a chance to get it. She got knocked away and spun away from the ball, and then the scramble ensued. Pelican Rapids ball with 8 seconds left. Guler. Stephenson. They try to foul. She'll drive into the paint. Puts it up off the glass. No. Rebound to Borovich. Down to 2. 1. And that will end it as a late rally by Crookston. Falling short. They were down 11 and got it down to 5 late. 5-point victory here for Pelican Rapids as Just a grinder of a game tonight here at Moorhead High, but the Vikings remain perfect, 20-0 now. Still one of 3 unbeaten teams left in Minnesota high school girls basketball. As Crookston falls to 16-4, who knows? And maybe there's a playoff meeting in the 8AA playoffs in the future with these two squads. We'll see. 32-27, Pelican Rapids wins it. We'll wrap it up after this.
Subscribe to Magnitude Sports on YouTube. Go to youtube.com, search for Magnitude Sports, click on subscribe, click on the bell, and select your alert preference of all, personalized, or none. By selecting all, you'll be notified to every live broadcast and video upload we make. Selecting personalized will notify you only to the games and videos most likely to interest you, and selecting none will help us out by becoming a subscriber but avoid unnecessary mobile and email notifications. Direct link is youtube.com/ndsportschannel/live. Thanks for subscribing to Magnitude Sports on YouTube.
Magnitude Sports Media Network is your home for all types of sports programming in a 3-state region. Over 500 previous games are available right now on demand. Since 2017, we've brought you an average of 275 games a year, including junior varsity and varsity matchups across 8 different sports. Now we're on pace for the same amount of games this year. It's a whole lot of sports, and it's all right here, where North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota teams play. This is the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Since October 17, 2017, the Magnitude Sports Media Network has brought you over 550 games and a grand total of 115,000 plus viewers and listeners who have watched or listened to one of the 105 varsity, JV, or sub-varsity teams that have played in one of the 8 different sports that we have broadcasted from 40 cities and towns, including hockey, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer, and swimming, with hopes of doing more in the future. Consider a donation or a sponsorship that'll give you advertising dollars every bang for its buck that you can expect. Visit our website for more information, msportsnet.com, or call us at 701-373-1843. Thank you for being loyal viewers and supporters for the past 2 years.
Diamond Academy and Magnitude Sports Media Network are providing a huge opportunity for high school athletes. Player profile videos shine the spotlight on a skill set required for a position in a particular sport. Whether you play softball, track and field, or any other sport, if you're a sophomore or junior, it's time to schedule your video. Most tapings take less than an hour and can save you thousands when a recruiter puts your name in the starting lineup for a college scholarship. For more information, click on Player Profiles at msportsnet.com or call us at 701-373-1843.
(32-27). Pelican Rapids goes to 20-0 with the victory. Their lowest scoring output of the year. Let's get to the final numbers here and get you ready for the final game of the day here with Heart of Lakes Day at Moorhead High with Moorhead and Hawley. As Pelican Rapids, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks for Greta Thomason to lead the way for the Vikings. Anna Stephenson, 9 points, 3 rebounds, 4 points each for Karina Torres and Chloe Paulson, and 3 points for Maddie Guler. A total of 32 for Pelican Rapids. They were 4 of 10 from the free throw line, 3 of 6 second half. As they were led at the stripe, Torres 2 of 4, Tollefson 1 of 2, 1 of 4 for Stephenson. Team fouls, Vikings whistled for 14. They whistled for 9 in the second half of play. Leading rebounders, Tollefson 8, Severson 6. Vikings win despite 21 turnovers, 11 of the second half. Crookston, 10 points for Hayden Wingham. So Wingham 10 points, 4 rebounds, 9 points second half, 5 each for Jenna Coette and Hallie Wingham. They both hit threes late as Crookston held to a final total of just 1 field goal in the first half. The shot started to fall in late, but was a little too late for the Pirates. 5.7 boards for Hallie Wingham, 5 points for Jenna Coette. Casey Swickla 4 points, 2 points for Emma Bull, and 1 for Abby Baravich for 27. Season low for the Pirates. 9 of 15 free throw line, 7 of 11 in the second half. They were whistled for a grand total of 12 fouls, 7 second half, 4 for Wingham and Baravich. 1 each for Emma Bull and Jenna Coette. Hayden Wingham and Madison Hoyland 1 each. Leading rebounder, Hallie Wingham with 7, Hayden Wingham 4, and 9 second half turnovers, 15 on the game for Crookston. It was 11-4 at halftime in favor of the Vikings, 27-21 Crookston. In a late charge there, down 11 with a little over a minute to go and got it to 5, but they were out of timeouts and just ran out of time late, 32-27. The final score, player of the game, will go with Greta Tollefson inside for Pelican Rapids. The post, 12 points, 8 rebounds, a couple of blocks, including a late 3, which got that lead back to double figures. Greta Tollefson is our player of the game here this evening. So take a break. Final game of the night with Moorhead and Hawley. Spuds and Nuggets coming up here in a few minutes. So Mike will have the call for you on that as we'll wrap up the full day of basketball here at Moorhead High. Stay tuned for the Spuds and Nuggets next in a few minutes.